Tia Mowry is full of shit. What's going on, y'all? It's J Red Unfiltered back with another video. Basically, we just gonna get straight to the nitty gritty, man. I seen that Tia Mowry interview where she talked about her divorce, right? And it just really blew my mind. So I'm not even gonna long stroke y'all. We just gonna get straight to the point. Like, what really blew me is that when they asked her the reason why she ended her marriage, or the reason why she wanted a divorce, was because of her happiness and her not feeling her happiness. And I just want to say that is absolutely insane. It's insane. That's part one. That's strike one. Strike two, they ask her when she knew. And she says it's when she started focusing on herself. This is point number two. I need y'all to understand that, like, at the end of the day, man, it's scary for dudes out here that want to get married, man. It is so scary. That is crazy. Like, this generation, like, is so twisted and has such a horrible outlook. It's like they don't value anything. There's no sacredity in marriage. There's no value in the vows that you took through thickness and thin. Like when you get married, I'm single, so I can't, I don't know. But I'm saying, like, when you get married, why is it so easy for y'all to make vows and to make these commitments before higher powers? And then at the same time, you just walk away because you having like a bad day or a rough patch. You just having a rough patch in life, so you just decide, fuck it, everything. Just screw all legacy and everything, right? That's insane to me, man. That's insane. And then like they get mad. They get mad when you talk about these modern women when they don't value anything. Like, that's insane. And then the craziest part is that she could talk about it and call it a success when she walked away. Like, that doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. I don't understand how you can sit there and make these vows and it just means so little that you can just walk away just because you aren't feeling happy. That's the problem. And in a nutshell, it all just comes down to, a lot of times modern women don't have a sense of duty. There's no sense of duty or loyalty to anything but the worst shit for them. They'll be loyal to Pookies and Ray Rays, but you know what I'm saying? They'll walk away from marriages because they have a bad day. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's insane. It's insane. How do you have a bad day, or you're going through a rough patch and you just decide, you know what? I just, through thickness and thin, like, come on, man. Why? Okay, so tell me, if you're a young guy that's single right now, right? I don't acknowledge dating as like, or relationships or anything like that. You either you're single or you married. So if you're single and you see this and you see like, I think it was just a couple months ago, it was like 10 people getting divorced all in the same week, and you see that, why would you want to get married, right? Why would you want to get married? Why would you see that, and why would you want to get married to people that will just leave you when you're putting everything on the table, regardless of what anybody has to say about it, you're living in a delusion. Regardless of what, when you, the man, agree to marry a woman, you're putting everything on the table. You're putting everything on the table. And to do that, for somebody that could just walk away just at the spur of the moment, that's just crazy to me. That's crazy. That don't make sense. Why would you want to subject yourself to that? Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because statistically, nuclear families raise better children. They raise better children. Like, you're more likely to do well and succeed in life when you have a stable 2-parent household. That's why you need to get married. If you want to have kids, you need to get married because it's better for society. You know, like, and it's not a knock to single parents or anything like that. It's just a statistical fact. It doesn't mean that just because you come from a single parent household that you can't be successful. It just means that the odds are more in your favor when you come from a 2-parent household, a stable 2-parent household. Not a dysfunctional one, but a stable 2-parent household. But how could it be stable if the woman can just walk away whenever she wants and then take everything from you? Take half of everything you got. God forbid you don't sign a prenup. Oh my God. God forbid you actually become something in life. Man, I'm just saying, man. I am a supporter of, I believe in marriage because I believe that if you want to produce children, I believe in legacy. Therefore, in order to do that, you need stable homes in order to continue the bloodline, right? That's just what it is. But why, if you know that's what you want, why would you want to risk it all for someone that could just take it, like just walk away? You lay it all on the table and they can just walk away because they're having a bad day. We're not talking about abusive dudes. You know what I mean? We're not talking about dudes that like aren't doing right. We're talking about people that actually care and that are, we're not talking about perfect people either. We're talking about people that are just doing what they got to do. They're doing their duty. Happy or not, they're doing their duty. What is wrong with doing your duty? What is just wrong with doing your duty? I don't get it. Why is it such a problem for women that when they decide to become a wife or when they decide to become a mother, that becomes their priority? What is wrong with that? That's the way it's always been. And if that wasn't the way that it's always been, then we wouldn't have progressed as far as we are as a species. A majority of the animal kingdom, they know this already. They don't deviate from it. Usually the animals you see where the women are in control, they're usually the most chaotic and hated among the animal kingdom. Some stuff you can progress on. I call myself a neo-traditionalist. I believe that some stuff you can progress on and you can get better, like improve upon. It doesn't have to be the same. She doesn't have to be in the kitchen working and all that kind of stuff. But other things, like, there's nothing wrong with certain traditions, man. There's nothing wrong with certain traditions. And I don't understand why it's so frowned upon or why it's looked down upon or why they're trying to shame women out of being mothers, out of being wives. Everything is about how you want to boss up and how you want to succeed. When the man succeeds, then everyone succeeds. When the woman succeeds, she succeeds. The math ain't mathing to me. I'm just saying, man. I believe in marriage. I believe in stable, committed relationships. And be honest, I feel like if you got to go overseas to do that, then I feel like dudes should do that. Female nature is not going to change. Female nature won't change. Like, females are going to be females regardless of where they are on the globe. But if you're getting the same package, you know, you're getting the same gift, but one package is all beat up or it's rough, it's real rough, but one is not neatly organized, you're probably still gonna go with the more neatly organized package, you know. And I hate to say it, man, but like, why not go overseas and get you like a more feminine woman? If she's still gonna be on the same shit, why not just go get you a more feminine model, a younger, more feminine model? Women will use you here, they'll use you there. You know what I mean? That's female nature. You have to accept female nature. You have to. I mean, it just is what it is. But that doesn't mean that all women are bad. That doesn't mean all women are only trying to use you. But you can't blame them for their nature. Women are hypergamous. Women are hypergamous. They have their ways, and at the end of the day, we still gonna love them regardless. And if you're not, then something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. It's important. It's important to acknowledge reality, man. You gotta acknowledge reality. And that's a double-sided thing. You know, we gotta hold a lot of accountability. A lot of these Captain Save-A-Hoe niggas that just be, you know, going along with these women and doing whatever they want, letting them do whatever they want, you know, letting them get away and letting them do them however they want to do. I was one of them type of niggas. It's wrong, man. It's wrong and it's out of order. You know what I mean? We the only culture, specifically Western society, we the only culture that seems to have this big problem with preserving legacy and caring about family and, you know, preserving your name and living on. Like, this stuff is so much bigger than us, man. And I don't get it. Just like, on one hand, I'm like, well, fuck them. Like, on one hand, I just say, fuck it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, those of y'all that just want to miss out, you know what I mean? And miss out, just die off. You know what I mean? That's what'll happen. You'll die off. But on the other hand, that's not the way you're supposed to be, man. And I'm trying to say, man, Black community specifically, like, we not doing it right, man. We've deviated from the path. We were doing it right, and we've deviated from that path. And we can't just sit around and behind the Victim Olympics and just sit there and blame white supremacy and slavery for it. We can't rely on that. At the end of the day, it's situations like this where women are choosing to not have a sense of duty and loyalty to their families. And don't say, oh, well, I was loyal to a Pookie and Ray Ray and expect me to feel sorry for you. No, you chose to be loyal to that Pookie and Ray Ray. Pick better. Pick better. Y'all stop fucking with the Pookies and Ray Rays, then guess what? If y'all stop giving up the box for the Pookies and Ray Rays, the Pookies and Ray Rays they're gonna have to boss up. And that's just that's just a fact, man. At the end of the day, when you stop giving the box to the Pookies and Ray Rays, and I promise you, them niggas will have to level up. They'll have to compete. Or they just won't reproduce and they'll die off. die off, man. I'm just saying. I support the Save Yourself Black Man movement, man. I support it. I believe you need to go wherever you need to go to find happiness. And I'm telling you that it's real scary out here, man. I would not. Whoo, boy, man. It just, for somebody that is like change, like forcing himself to try to change his perspective and try to think better and do better, like, bro, it's so spooky out here, man. It's just hard, man. It's hard.